Hello friends, I'm Wild. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another Regulation E VGC battle video for you, featuring Bloodmoon Ursaluna, Cornerstone Ogerpon, Hisuian Arcanine, Landorus, T, Fluttermane, and Cresselia, of course. It's a very fun team. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and let's get right into it. Alright, let's break down this team. So the first Pokemon to highlight is Bloodmoon Ursaluna, who is carrying Bloodmoon, Hyper Voice, Moonblast, and Protect. Throat Spray is the item, which will boost our special attack when we use a sound-based move like Hyper Voice. We're Fairy Terra to get out of those fighting super effective moves. And we got Mind's Eye, which allows us to hit Ghost type with normal moves. We're max HP, max special attack with Modest Nature. Very fun Pokemon to use. Next is Landorus T, one of my favorite Pokemon to use of all time. We're carrying Earthquake, Rock Slide, Flying Terror Blast, U-Turn. Of course, got Intimidate as our ability. Choice Scarf is the item. We are max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature, a little bit of HP investment. Very fun mon. Next one is your standard speed booster Fluttermane. We got that booster energy to boost our speed, Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, and Protect with that Fairy Terra for extra damage. We are a little bit bulky with 144 EVs or 108 EVs into HP. Got 92 into our defense, 212 into our special attack, and 92 into our speed. And we are Timid Nature to get that extra speed boost in the end. Next is Hisuian Arcanine with Rock Slide, Extreme Speed, Close Combat, Close Combat, Flare Blitz. We got Choice Band as our item, and we are carrying, of course, Intimidate as our ability. We are max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature, and Grass Terra to get out of our weaknesses, of course. Next is Cresselia, which pairs really nicely with our Blood Moon, but also with Landorus T and a few other mons like Ogerpon. We're carrying that Mental Herb so we don't get taunted on turn 1. We're Dark type as well, even though in the actual team itself it's not Dark type, but that will be changed shortly. We're carrying Icy Wind, Helping Hand, Lunar Blessing, and Trick Room. We have Levitate as our ability. We got quite a lot of HP investment, defense investment, special defense investment. Nothing really to be said in terms of speed or special attack. Calm Nature. Yeah, fun mon to use, but pretty much all support and speed control. Next, we got our Cornerstone Ogerpon, which is Rock Terra type. Ivy Cudgel will be Rock as well. Woodhammer, U-Turn, Spiky Shield, or max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature, a little bit of special defense, and our ability is Sturdy, so we can get, basically we have a free Focus Sash, which is a lot of fun. So that's the team. Let's hop right into it. Alright, hopping into a battle against Fatrick. What a name. Tinglu, Dragonite, Melodic, Cresselia, Mousehold. Alright. We don't really want to offer up Trick Room to this Tinglu. They're not the fastest team in the world. Anyways. We don't want to give Melodic competitive either, so we're a little bit limited in what we want to do here. We're going to go Fluttermane, Ogerpon, and we are going to bring our Trick Room set. No, we're just going to bring Ursaluna. And we're going to be careful not to bring in Landorus too early, but we will keep Landorus. That is a weird picture from Fatrick. Alright, interesting lead. We get our speed booster energy. I mean, they might set Trick Room, but that's honestly fine. I don't think there's any reason not to go after Cresselia here. And we could even U-turn out of here if we do think they're going to set Trick Room. Which we just might go into the spikes from Glimmora though, but I am going to U-turn out of here. Either KOing Cresselia or counting on a Trick Room. Yeah, we're not going to KO Cresselia. Good damage. If they want to set Trick Room, that's fine though, because we're going to bring in Throat Spray, Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Stealth Rock comes out. And they go Reflect. Very interesting set with Ursaluna, or not Ursaluna, with Cresselia here. But that's fine by me. We're still in a very good spot. We're going to Shadow Ball into Glimmora this time. And we're going to try and activate that Throat Spray early. Do we want to Terra Fairy? No. Ally Switch is fine. Yeah, I mean, we weren't counting on that. We were actually trying to do damage to Glimmora, not Cresselia there, but that's fine. And we'll activate our Throat Spray. Alright, Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spikes. We do not want to have to switch out Pokemon. They're just going to take so much damage, but we do activate our Throat Spray for pretty much free. So a lot of setup from these two Pokemon that our opponent led with. But we have a pretty sizable lead. We'll see what they can do about it. It really depends on what Mon they throw in now. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, it is Tinglu. Okay. Not the best. I mean, I have a feeling they do Terra, but no reason not to Moonblast into Tinglu, and honestly throw off. We could even Terra Fairy. We don't want to though. We're just gonna Blood Moon Tinglu as well. Worst case scenario is just protect from Tinglu, attack from the Glimmora. They do Terra. Still shouldn't be able to avoid a Blood Moon, but they Terra Poison, okay. Moonblast, not going to do too much. Yep, not very effective. Spikes come out, so Pokemon coming in are just eating it. But Blood Moon should do pretty decent damage here. We did activate our Throat Spray. I love that animation. Very sizable damage on Tinglu. And they go Whirlwind. That might hurt. Oh, sorry. That's a switch out. That's a very interesting team they got, because now we're gonna get poisoned, eat the spikes. Whole point's to set up to set up Tinglu to knock people in and out. Lando's gonna take a bit of damage here, and we do lose our special attack boost. So that's actually a very nice move from them. Now we're just gonna Shadow Ball this Tinglu. We could Earthquake and Protect. We don't have a flying option to swap into. And I do want to EQ. So we're gonna be locked in because of Choice Scarf, but we're gonna Protect this turn, and we are gonna EQ. And then next turn, we're likely... I really don't want to be forced to swap, but we're just going to let one of our Mons eat an Earthquake is likely what's going to happen. They do Protect. Question is, who do we want to eat an Earthquake here? Alright, we do KO Glamora. Drop more poison spikes. It's gonna really hurt to come in. Melodic comes out. They can't protect again, though. I'm actually A-okay just to get damage into Melodic. With a Shadow Ball. Or actually, Moonblast is probably better. And EQ again. We're gonna hurt. Our own Flutter. That's not very much damage. Tinglu's not helping. But let's see how much damage we can do. Tinglu's not very much damage, and that's a lot onto our Flutter, actually. Dragon Tail. I do not enjoy this team. They are just swapping us out left and right. Actually, not the worst, though, because I did want to get... Landorus-T out of there, because we're just hurting ourselves. That removes our Sturdy on Ogerpon, which is the ability because of the Rock Mask, and they swap out our Flutter as well. Pushing Flutter back. Yeah, I mean, likely a Protect from Tinglu here just to stall and get more chip damage. They could double Protect. It's a very interesting stall team. I mean, they have leftovers, so a stall or a Protect on Tinglu makes a lot of sense. If they have Protect on Melodic, that makes sense as well here, just to let us eat some of that damage. It's Flame Orb. Wow. That's very interesting. So we are going to Blood Moon into Melodic. And also just Wood Hammer into Melodic. I'm expecting Tinglu to protect. Yep, there it is. Now, is it double protect, or is Melodic actually attacking? Nope, Melodic's just done. Well, actually hangs on against a Wood Hammer. Wow. And it uses Rest. That is really unfortunate. How much HP recovery is that? That's a lot of HP recovery. That's full HP. Rest is full HP recovery. That's brutal. And that's not a lot of damage from a Blood Moon. Alright. So that Melodic's asleep, but it recovered full HP. It's a very annoying team to deal with. I wish I brought Cresselia now to actually fix that poison damage with Lunar Blessing, you know, cure that up. We're just gonna fire off. I don't want a U-turn. We're gonna tear a rock for just a little extra damage. I don't think any other tears make sense. And we're gonna go all out into Tinglu here. Who just protected, can't protect unless they offer up a double. Fire off on Body Aspect. We get defense boost, which isn't going to do a ton. But we do finish off Tinglu in one hit, so that's big. Okay. We should be able to finish off Melodic. It's just all about stalling and resting for them. Oh, they do have Sleep Talk as well. And they just get another rest off, but it does fail, of course. I mean, yeah, I don't see a world in which they win this. But that poison damage is racking up fast. Wow. Blood Moon. Woodhammer is smarter. And that should be game. Yep. Yeah, very annoying team to play against here. But we dealt with it pretty well. Honestly, Landorus-T coming in with that Earthquake doing pretty significant damage. Bloodmoon Ursaluna did decent damage as well. Yeah, just too much offense from us. Very, very annoying team to face, but I'm glad we were able to beat that one. That feels good. Nice. All right, on to our next battle against Henny. This is a very annoying set to deal with. They definitely want Tailwind up. They got Prankster on. I'm blanking on that Pokemon's name. Illumai, the bug guy. Illumise. I think that's it. I know they have Prankster on it. Yeah. All right. Interesting team. We might want to actually Trick Room this. We'll start Cress. We want something that beats down Grass early and Flying. So Landorus makes a lot of sense. We'll definitely bring Ursaluna. Question is Ogerpon. Well, actually, Arcanine, Ogerpon, or Fluttermane could be considered here. I think Arcanine makes the most sense because they're very weak to fire on 2 of their Mons. Yeah, we'll show off a little Hisuian Arcanine action. Get the ball rolling. Alright, let's see what our opponent's lead here is. I like that outfit. I'm gonna have to grind for that outfit. Alright, it is Illumise, if I'm saying that correctly, but the bug. They do have Prankster. Yeah, it is Illumise. I did say that correctly. Alright. We're just gonna Helping Hand, Rock Slide. If they don't Terra, which they did not, they go Sunny Day. Okay, I mean that makes sense. That's a lot of damage. Give me a flinch. Yes. That's a big flinch because that's where the damage was coming out. Now they could Tailwind themselves. I don't need Helping Hand again. I guess to KO Illumise, I might. Do they Tailwind and do I cancel that with Trick Room? Not yet. So I will go for another Helping Hand just to ensure we KO this Illumise, who likely will Trick Room, and then we're gonna see if we can take a big hit in Sunny Day here. We definitely can on Cresselia. Not sure if Landorus-T can. A big hit from this Typhlosion, I mean. Hisuian Typhlosion under Sunny Day is scary. But they just got to click Tailwind. We still have a Choice Scarf, so there's a chance. I don't know the speed calcs, but there's a chance we still outspeed. No, they just remove Typhlosion. Fine by me. Something's got to eat a Rock Slide. It's Ursaluna. It's Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Fake Tears come out. Lower our special defense. Honestly is okay. I don't think we are going to survive too much from Ursaluna anyways. Now we definitely don't want to Trick Room. We're locked into Rock Slide here. Question is, are we okay losing Landorus? It's a 4v2, okay. Out comes Sinisha with that Matcha Gotcha. Yeah, we're just gonna Icy Wind, lower their speed. I mean, I guess they could Trick Room on Sinisha. We could just switch it back on Cresselia. I know this doesn't do a lot of damage, but honestly, we want Lando out of here. I don't want to swap into anything, right? Yeah, I want Arcanine and Ursaluna to come in fully healthy. So we're just Rock Slide, hope for some flinch. Some flinches, a little bit of chip damage. Yeah, it's good enough right now in the 4v2. It is a leftovers. No, it's a red card set. Sorry, that wouldn't be leftovers. Yeah, red card set. So we are forced into... Hisui and Arcanine is absolutely the last one I wanted to come out right now, even though this is the Pokemon I want in the field. I just didn't want them to take any extra damage, although they shouldn't do a lot to us. Icy Wind comes out. We do get the flinch onto Ursaluna, which should just be game, although they do Trick Room, and we can't protect, but we can Trick Room right back. And in fact, we will. I could also Extreme Sleed, but Close Combat and Flare Blitz will just end this game. So I'm just gonna sack. I'm just gonna sack Lando and Trick Room back up. Now, they could offer another Trick Room from Sinisha, and we're just going to be in a Trick Room battle until speed's decided, but I'm not too worried about that. Lando comes back out. Intimidate won't do much on to Ursaluna. Sinisha is a physical attacker? No, I cannot remember. Matcha Gotcha comes out. Not too much damage, but that Sinisha is going to heal back up. Pretty significantly. What do we want to fire off here? I think we fire off another Trick Room, just counting on their Trick Room. Or we could just go for a little chip damage, but it's not going to do that much. Could also Helping Hand. I don't know. We just really want to set up this Arcanine. But we need them to KO Landorus first. You know what? I will just Helping Hand. Terra Flying. Let's get rid of this Sinisha unless they Terra. They haven't Terra'd yet, right? I don't think so. So, what they should do is Terra on Sinisha, but they do not. We get the Terra Flying, Terra Blast, and a Sinisha. That should be goodbye, Sinisha. Indeed it is, and now we're in a 4v1. They can't Trick Room. Nice. Bloodmoon comes out. That's totally fine. 3v1. Got Hisui and Arcanine coming out. Flutter can come out. But we'll just go in close combat. Once again, Kutera. Oh, sorry. 3v1. We never we never KO'd that Hisui and Typhlosion. I forgot about that. Still shouldn't make a difference. We just Icy Wind. Yeah, we just Icy Wind. We could just Rock Slide as well, but yeah, the problem is we gotta lock into something. But I'm happy to just switch out Arcanine after this. KOing this Ursaluna is more important, so we're gonna do that. The Infernal Parade. Parade? Yeah. Close combat. Doesn't quite KO. Unlucky. I guess this game's a little bit closer than I thought, but there goes the Icy Wind to finish it off, and now it's just over. We get the speed drop. Just to play it smart, I am going to swap out Arcanine. Do I want a Lunar Blessing? Or just Icy Wind again? That Typhlosion is very fast. So I think we just Icy Wind. Switch into Bloodmoon Ursaluna, who didn't get much love. I bet they canceled the battle. So, good win. Once again, another slow, grindy game, but we get the job done. Honestly, Landorus-T was MVP there. I should have thought to Flying Terra earlier when Sinistra came out, but it works out and get the dub in the end. Alright, moving right along, hop into another game. Interesting grass team with a Sneasler. Alright, what do we want to bring into this one? Don't really want to bring Arcanine, because they likely swap into Heatran, or at least we don't lock onto a Flare Blitz with Arcanine because of that Heatran. Don't really want Trick Room either. We're gonna go Lando, Ogerpon, Fluttermane, and we'll bring Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Show it some love. All right. Not the lead I was necessarily expecting, but that's fine. Get a nice little Intimidate off into that Hearthflame Ogerpon. Yeah, I mean, what's stopping us from just rock sliding right now? And honestly, Ivy Cudgel into either. Do we want a Terra? Yeah, let's get some defense boost. Let's go after Ogerpon. We commit our Terra. And Body Aspect coming on out. Gives us that nice, juicy defense boost. They don't Terra. Rock Slide just straight up KOs with a crit. And we're going to come down with an Ivy Cudgel. Although they could be faster, they are not. We are max speed with plus speed nature. And I don't know how you come back from that. That's just perfect lead by us. Not really the lead I was expecting, but that was... we had the hard counter to whatever they led there. Sneasler comes out. Could be Fake Out, could be Dire Claw, could be both. And Heatran also comes out. I don't want to Rock Slide anymore. And in fact, I'm even going to swap out into Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Is that smart? Yes. And we'll stick with Ivy Cudgel. Actually, we'll just Spiky Shield this turn. Scout out a Fake Out. Scout out. Never mind. Battle's canceled. and we'll take the win. So that's a quick one. We'll get one more going. Just great lead. Ogerpon, Landorus-T, two super strong attackers. Not much you can do when we move first and have super effective moves. So solid. All right, hopping into the final battle against Eraser. We do need to watch out for Explosion coming out. They got a fairly fast team, I guess, if they set up Rain. It really depends on what they have. I do want to go Trick Room here. And we're going to ignore that Explosion potential with Flutter starting off. We'll bring in Ursaluna in the back once we get our Trick Room off. Yeah, we might get KO'd with a Cresselia, actually, by an Explosion. So I guess maybe we don't lead Flutter. And we lead something that can protect. I still want to lead Flutter. Yeah, we'll go Flutter. We'll go Ursaluna. What do we want to finish off with? Ogerpon makes the most sense here. Although, yeah, we'll bring Ogerpon. I don't have much experience with the rock Ogerpon, so want to keep practicing. I think there is definitely a case for Hisuian Arcanine when we grass Terra to avoid all those water mons, but we would be forced to use our Terra on Hisuian Arcanine. The only reason I want to bring it is to KO that Goldango. Alright, this definitely could be the Explosion set. Definitely could be. This is why I was considering bringing Flutter in the back, so I could switch into Flutter and protect on one of the other mons. So a very good chance that they protect. We don't need to protect because we're Ghost, but Cresselia is not in a great spot. So we're just going to Helping Hand Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam? No. We're not going to Terra. We will fire off a Dazzling Gleam, though. I'm guessing this is normal Terra Explosion, so they're going to trade 1 for 1 here. So we won't be able to get Trick Room off in this battle. I could have led a lot better. Oh, they do White Guard. Okay. And Self-Destruct comes out. Which won't affect Flutter, but is going to do a lot to Cresselia, of course. Interesting set, interesting set. Actually, Cresselia doesn't even die, because Cresselia is just so tanky. I haven't used the Cresselia against that Self-Destruct yet. So, alright. Fine by me. Yeah, you can Wide Guard. I'm not choice locked or anything. So, alright. Basket Legion comes out. We got to be aware of Last Respect or a Ghost move, so Terra Fairy would actually make a lot of sense. Do we want a Trick Room yet? Not yet. I'm just going to click Lunar Blessing, Terra Fairy, and actually throw our own Shadow Ball into that Bascu, who probably will Terra as well, but let's take the risk. So we're going to Terra Fairy to avoid that Last Respect's damage or Ghost move damage from that Basket Legion. We're going to hope to move first, although it's likely Swift Swim, so that Basket Legion has a pretty good chance of going before our Speed Booster Flutter, but we'll see. They go Helping Hand. This could still really, really hurt. We're faster with the Speed Booster Flutter, which is big. Does this one-shot? No. So close, though. Last Respect's just KOs straight up with Helping Hand, even though we Terra Fairy. So it definitely was a waste of Fairy Terra. That is a strong Bascu, but it will get knocked out. from its life orb. So that would have been the time to click Trick Room, actually. I just thought we'd have Flutter a little bit longer. I could bring Ogerpon right now, but let's show off Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Let's show it off. They do bring out Goldango. I want to Trick Room, and I want to Protect. They go Wide Guard. And make it rain. That's fine. Not sure Cresselia eats this. Actually, sorry. Cresselia definitely eats this, is what I should say. They get that special attack draw. Which is massive. We should definitely be faster under Trick Room now with Ursaluna. And they could Wide Guard again. So I'm just going to Lunar Blessing it up. Instead of Helping Hand, Hyper Voice. And we're going to click... yeah, we're just going to Blood Moon. They use Helping Hand on their own Goldango, which doesn't work. We're going to Blood Moon that Pelipper. Get the crit, but it should have been gone anyways. Now we should be able to eat another Make It Rain if that's what they're going for. With both Mons. No, they just Shadow Ball. But they are minus... Okay, it still kills. They get a crit. I think the crit mattered there, even though it's super effective into Cresselia. They were -1 in special attack. Alright, this game's still very close. We're operating under Trick Room here with Ogerpon, which isn't actually ideal. With not very effective moves. Is there any reason not to just attack, though? I don't think there's any reason not to attack. They could Make It Rain. But at this point, fine. Everything's not very effective. So we're not in the great spot. But we're gonna fire off a Hyper Voice, activate that Throat Spray. Do a little bit of chip. And hopefully you survive a Make It Rain here. We do survive on both. They're -2 special attack. Decent amount of chip. But now we've activated Throat Spray. We're going to go in with a little Blood Moon with that plus special attack, as you can see. +1 on special attack. -2 special attack on Goldango. Still under Trick Room. I wasn't paying attention to the Trick Room count. Still under Trick Room for 2 turns, so... yeah, it actually might be worth Spiky Shielding and Blood Moon. And now the reason for that is they likely kick another Make It Rain in case they survive this to KO Ogerpon, but they're going to keep losing special attack if they click Make It Rain, and they shouldn't KO Ursaluna, but they do hang on, and they Shadow Ball into Ogerpon. So, Spiky Shield definitely was the move there. One more turn of Trick Room. They could Protect if they have it, which decent chance they have it on this set. Wheel Ivy Cudgel and Hyper Voice. But we still should have Speed Control, and yeah, battle's canceled. Even if Trick Room went away, we just had a little bit of HP to take off, which Ogerpon definitely was going to do that. Good final battle. Good usage from Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Cresselia really hanging on and tanking those Make It Rains. Great battle. We take the dub. Take the 4-0 win with Bloodmoon Ursaluna and co. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. I appreciate you all. Peace.